Hello, listen. This is Michael. Listen, we've got a state of emergency here.
Hey, welcome to another episode of What the Famicom. This is a subsidiary Game Boy pocket-size episode for your listening enjoyment. I'm Nick Tendo over here, and I'm with my guest, host,
Dan Tendo, aka Dan Tendo Game Boy.
Wow, nice. We're going to do this one on a little something we like to call Mojack.
Who, I guess here's the question I'll propose to you and the audience.
Yeah.
Who is Mojack?
So Mojack is actually one of my first pop culture icon heroes. I don't know if you ever played Strike Squad. It was available for DOS. Did you actually play it?
So here's the thing. I borrowed it off of you.
Okay.
The only memory I have is borrowing this game off you. It being like 6 or 7 floppy disks.
They weren't floppies. They were the other kind, the hard disks. 3.5.
No, they were.
I think floppy's a real big one. Whatever.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah. Not that anyone's listening.
It's like 6 disks.
Yeah. So it was like 6 or 5 or fucking whatever. Yeah. So you had to install them. It took forever. So I only installed like 2.5 or 3, and my computer couldn't take it. So my dad, I think I had to go to bed. And so I never actually finished installing it. I never actually played it myself because you piece of shit. You let me borrow a game that took hours to install.
Yo, games used to take hours to install. How weird is that?
I don't think kids realize that now.
Nah, it's something.
People complain about like a Final Fantasy taking time to overstall overnight. And I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Like, yeah, well, what can I tell you about Hitman? Anyway, Strike Squad came out in 1993 from what the hell? I just had it. What the hell?
I think they were called Minecraft.
Moby Games.
Moby Games.
Moby Games. But anyway, and much like the later XCOM, it's so essentially it was like a point and click where you assemble your team and you explore areas and blow people up, except that it had this really cool intro where I still remember it's like a bar scene and it's like all these aliens drinking, having beers and in brightly colored drinks. And all of a sudden behind them is a stage, the curtains open and out steps this Michael Jackson lookalike, except that he's green, of course. And his skin is green. He has the hat over his face and he's doing crazy dance moves for the aliens while everyone's pretty much ignoring him drinking. And his name is Mojack, because I remember right before that it says presenting tonight Mojack, and it's a picture of Michael Jackson.
I'm looking at the Elvis headline right
Presley, now. Yeah, and Elvis Presley on the other, and he's some super future augmented Michael Jackson Elvis stereotype, I guess, that dances and performs for people. And big fan.
Well, right here it says Mojack starring in Pop Hollow Show.
Oh damn! So is it a hallucination or a hologram? Maybe,
I don't know. He comes flying out of that curtain. He comes out of that curtain like Kramer.
Yeah, he does, and he's doing the moves like his leg in the air. He's doing it. I think there's a crotch grab. Yeah. Which, by the way, was it a great choice with Michael Jackson?
I mean, they wanted to do Bill Cosby.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, yes, they also wanted to do Kevin Spacey. Ooh, neither one of them were returning the phone calls.
Not good sign. Well, I guess they went with Michael. He's got his own problems, you know.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, R.I.P. But the allegations, etc. With the kids.
This is a video game site. I don't really.
Okay. Anyway, Michael Jackson. You know about the ranch.
I know Moonwalker.
Yeah, no. The kids. Diddling kids or whatever.
Oh, this is. Hold on, let me look this up because I don't really know.
Don't look it up.
No, I need to
know for it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is your computer filling up?
The first thing that comes up is Wacko Jacko. Oh my god.
Wacko Jacko.
Wait, do you think do you think Mojack is the actual Michael Jackson's counterpart?
I think Mojack is a future brought back Michael Jackson. Like they revived his body and mixed it with DNA from something else, and he's back.
Okay. What year does this game take place?
2031, which sounded like the future back then.
Okay. We also need to let people know that this is the only part that Mojack is in.
Yeah. He's not a playable character. You don't interact with him. He's just literally the intro while the credits are going by and like they're, given whatever. revving
So I
up
want to
his
let people
PC.
know, if anyone clicked on this episode and read the summary and got super excited about this alien Michael Jackson, he's in it for 2 seconds.
He's literally I think sometimes when you go to a random planet, they have like the loading screen is him dancing again, but it's
Oh,
the
is it?
same it's the same dance, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so it's the same animation.
Yeah. Nothing new from Mojack. In fact,
Oh.
Mojack hasn't released any new moves, any new information, any new anything in 1993.
Wow.
It's
I
been a
think
while.
Mojack should make a comeback. Obviously, Michael Jackson should not make a comeback.
Right, maybe just
Mojack should.
Mojack.
Maybe just Mojack. But yeah, I think it's amazing that you wanted to do an episode about this.
I just so the other funny thing in this game is this is the first game that had the word prostitute or something.
Is it really?
Yeah, so I was playing and like if you had money, your team could click on the women who were in the corner. I think they even said hookers on them. And like if you clicked on them, you could pay money. And I paid money. I was like, how old was I? I forget. I didn't even understand the idea of prostitution.
Wow, and you were trying to give me the game to play.
Well, I didn't listen. This is just a little side thing in the game. And what it is they'd show a bed and it would be all neat and everything was made. And then it would show the bed messed up with like
Is this true?
clothes. Yeah, I swear to God. There'd be clothes somewhere. An alarm clock was like disheveled, like the covers were all over. And that was like, I think it boosted your team's stats or something. Like it would
Sounds
give you
like my bedroom
your
after
health.
eating too many tacos.
Exactly. I didn't even know it was sex related. I thought it was just you sleep and your bed got really messy.
And that was before Grand Theft Auto. That was before Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
That was like the precursor to sex games.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
Wow.
Strike Squad.
And of course, it's in a game with Mojack.
Mojack's in it.
Wait, is Mojack the one you slept with?
I don't know. They didn't show.
Oh God! I mean, he was grabbing his crotch a lot.
He was. It was all. He must have been itchy from something.
So this game, I looked it up. It has a really cool cover art, but you can't buy this game anymore. You can't buy it anywhere.
Really?
I mean, are you about to contradict something I just said?
No, buy it Amazon, but I think it's just I don't know if it's the game or not. It's like
it's probably like a third party seller, but maybe it's your dad.
Right.
Maybe your dad is trying to get rid of all the discs that he had. So
they show there's a picture of the bed and it's all disheveled and there's a bottle of a martini next to the bed and pills next to the bed.
Oh my God.
The covers are removed and it just says this must be the afterwards. You feel warm and tingly all over ... and ready to swash cakeistas.
Wow.
It's like the bad guy aliens.
Yeah.
So I guess that you got your rocks off and you.
So everything around this game makes me love it, but I don't love those XCOM games. I don't like that I don't like the real time strategy. So I like that. I like Mojack. Of course, I love Mojack.
Yo, and I forgot about this. There was a gambling thing in it. You would click, and there was two guys, and they were both like essentially like homeless people or innocent people that just like looked like they were down on their luck.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be one on the left and one on the right. And a game show guy with super big blonde hair and purple bell-bottom pants goes, "Hey, if you want to bet on the scumbag on the left survives, press the left button or press the right button if your gut says the freako on the right lives." And it would spin the laser and it would land on someone and just vaporize them. And I feel like they would say bye to my family and it would just vaporize them. And it was a gambling thing. Like you would win money if your guy lived. I mean, about that, dude.
This was supposed to be just about Mojack, but now it's turning into a Strike Squad appreciation.
I think we got to find a game and play it and maybe get Mojack to do one more concert, like a comeback.
Oh my God. Maybe we can get Mojack on the podcast.
Do you think? I mean, what's he been doing? Hopefully not what Michael was doing.
Oh, hopefully not what the real Wacko Jacko did. This is Wacko Mojacko.
Wacko Mojacko. I like it.
So we're hoping you would hear this, Wacko Mojacko. We want you to come on the show. Come on the show.
Talk about
even if it's a hologram.
Yeah, we would take a hologram.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, just let us know some of the stuff you saw, whether you're sleeping with the Strike Squad, and whether you bet on this sicko on the left or this freako on the right.
Yeah, let us know everything. So that's another episode. I'm glad we dedicated it to him because I wanted to get that off my chest. I always had this vision. It's weird because right before we decided to do this, you brought up that you remembered the banner of it saying Mojack.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you remember that? And I looked it up and it was in your memory for like fucking 27 years.
I just remembered it because he was always my like go-to pop culture fake icon, like a big hero I could look up to. Like it was like Michael Jackson meets Elvis meets Mo, whoever Mo is, Moonwalk, I guess.
Mo from The Simpsons.
Maybe. I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
who knows? We won't know until he comes on the show.
Until he comes on. So have us on the show. Thanks for listening. As always.
Hey, it's been great. Have a good night and game over.
Mojack on. Mojack off.
Mojack off.